Good morning, nieces. Good morning, nephews. It's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. I just want to say that we have Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there that's watching Uncle Charles right now. I am truly, truly thankful for all of you guys, for real. It's been one of the toughest years of my life. Earlier this year, I lost my mother. A couple years ago, I lost my stepfather. It's been a rough journey for Uncle Charles these last few years, but I had a lot of people that stuck by me, that looked out for me. Shout out to my friend Cosmos, who, you know Cosmos, right? We had some conversations, man, and all you guys that don't just see me as a YouTuber, but also see the humanity in me. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, but let's get to business, guys. What we have here is a situation. What is the situation? Well, Uncle Charles posed the question yesterday: can the SPY clear the 600 level? Pretty underwhelming breakout, if you ask me. We did get the breakout, new all-time highs, new all-time high close. Pretty underwhelming. We're not gapping up or anything right now. We're lingering right around that 600 level. So now the question is, can the bulls maintain the breakout and give us more upside? Historically, Thanksgiving week is usually a bullish week. Not all the time, but usually a bullish week. And right now, it's still kind of playing out, guys. So if you're trading with the odds, if you're even trading, the day before Thanksgiving, um, it's the odds are in favor of the bulls. So probably won't get any bearishness till next week. But we could be wrong. This is the stock market. Anything could happen. But here, Uncle Charles' channel, you guys already know we are going to cover both case scenarios, just in case anything happens. Because yesterday was pretty low um, volatility. We only had one good trade setup, which was the breakout at the end of the day of the 600 level, where we got a little decent move pop up. But other than that, earlier it was just, it was still overall bullish, but it was just low volatility. Not my favorite type of days to trade. This breakout of 598 level was during pre-market. Now, when we back tested it as a support, um, it was during the market. This was definitely a bullish sign where you see the level change, where you see a resistant level turn into support. I did write about it a little bit. Potential double top around a 600 area to invalidate this. 600 must clear to put new all-time highs in play, which it did. If 600 defends again as resistant, 598 and 596.6 must fail to put the lower targets in play. So you're looking at this, the price action context. I didn't really get a setup to go short. Okay, I didn't get a setup to go short. So when I saw 598 bouncing, still overall bullish for me. However, I didn't take an entry or anything. I was just observing. And I did try a long over here on the first breakout of 600. But as you guys can see, it did not work out again for me 2 days in a row. But look, it closed a little bit below my entry. So it was not a bad loss. It was a small, tiny loss. However, this end of day move right here after Uncle got some food in his belly felt great. Definitely put my account back in the green because the first breakout didn't work out for me. But when we broke out in power hour, 601.33 was the high. I was targeting 601.5, didn't get it. Ended up taking profits on like $1.15 move. Not too bad. I caught it a whole delta and a little bit more, and it was able to put me in green. So you guys can see, respecting our stop loss is very crucial if you're considering yourself to be a sheep style trader, because not every trade is going to work. But the way we approach it is that we're trading based on probabilities. So the way we approach and trade the market, it works more often than it doesn't. But there will be times where it doesn't, and you have to cut your loss, reset from scratch, and look for that next setup. And it worked out nicely. And this takes years of practice, guys. Years and years and years of practice. But I'll tell you this. If you ask me what does it take to be a profitable trader, it's your ability to respond to your losses. You got to lose with grace. You got to be able to respect your stop loss. Respecting your stop loss is like paying the electric bill. It's like paying the heating bill. It's like paying the mortgage. Okay? You got to pay the bills to keep the lights on. If you don't, then eventually, you're going to lose your home. The lights are going to be shut off. You're going to lose the heat. You understand what I'm saying? So always respect your stop loss, because Uncle Charters, almost 9 years of trading, I'm still having to respect my stop loss. I'm nothing special. I'm no better than anyone else. Does that make sense, guys? So back to the daily chart. We did get the breakout of 600 officially. The market is going up and down in the pre-market, but it's very important to remember that if above 600, the breakout stays intact. And if the breakout stays intact, higher targets are in place: 602, 604, and 606 plus. The next critical fib level is at 604. So above 600, if you're strictly a Fibonacci level trader, then above 600, close or at 604 would be your next target. But I'm going to play level to level style, 602 first and then 604. If we are below 600, then yesterday's breakout is in jeopardy, is in question, is at risk. Okay? So if a breakout is bullish, then a false breakout is bearish. Okay? So if we're below 600, and if we break down 598, remember, we could not break down 598 yesterday. So if the market can do today what it could not do yesterday, which is break down 598, that is your trigger to go short, to go in puts. And you want to play it level to level. 596.6 would be the first target. And then take most profits, leave a runner, let your runners go for the next target, which is at 594, 592, 590, and 588. Does this make sense, guys? I give you guys the bull case and the bear case. All right. A lot of time when the market is chopping like it did yesterday, I like to move up to the 30-minute chart. The higher the time frame, the higher the time frame, sometimes it can be less noisy. The highest I go as far as day trading would be the 1 hour. And you can definitely see how much less noisy it was on the 1 hour chart. So sometimes you gotta, play around a little bit. You look at the 15-minute and then you gotta, 15 minutes looking like this, or what does the higher time frame look like? Sometimes you got to play around to get the best context. I play around between the 15 to 30 majority of the time, and occasionally the 1 hour. But yeah, overall, guys, it's not looking bearish right now. Above 598 is bullish. The breakout above 600 maintains the breakout, which keeps everything bullish still, and the higher targets in play. All right, so remember, keep it simple. If you're a bear, you want price below 600 and 598. Based on the price action context, that'll be your sign to be bearish. Otherwise, if we're overall above it still, it may be right away, it may not be right away. But as long as we're above 598 and 600, new all-time highs are still in play. Okay, guys? Triple Q had an inside candle setup. Let's try to keep this simple, guys. We have a fib level at 508. So if above 508, to be bullish, 510 and 512 must clear, and above 512 I would be overall bullish. Favor some type of bottom is in with 513.5, 515, and 517 all in play. Okay, below 508, then bears may have a shot at some downside, but they'll need to break down 507, 505.5, and 504. Below 504, Uncle Charters would be bear biased. Okay, now the reason why a lot of times the 15-minute trade on the 15-minute chart can work is volatility, guys. When the market has volatility, when we have high volume, when everyone's emotional, that's when it works great. When it calms down like this, so a lot of time it's safer to scalp. I know there's a lot of scalp traders out there that love to scalp. I love level to level, but like I said, you always got to take you can only take what the market gives you. So When I'm giving you guys these levels, remember what I say, how to trade intraday with the 15-minute to 30-minute chart, occasionally the 1 hour. It's not always going to work, right? 51% accuracy is all you need, okay? 51%. That means there's going to be time in the 49% you're going to be wrong. You have to cut your loss. You cannot trade with ego, all right? So remember the plan for Triple Q. Above 508, bulls have a shot. Below 508, bears have a shot, but it needs to show follow through. 510 clears long. Above 512, bottoms possibly in. Below 508, short. 507, break down 507, 505. But below 504, below 504, some type of top can be in. Tesla, looking like it's still pullback time to me. The breakdown of 340 is stayed intact yesterday despite the little bounce. If it can show some follow through today and break down 338, what was yesterday's low? Around 335.6. So break down those levels, break down 334. That's a fib level. I would be bearish in favor of a much deeper pullback. There is a big old gap all the way down around the 320 area. Very possible that gets filled. But like I said, must stay below 340 and break down those support levels. 335.6, 334, and so on. Bull case scenario. If we recapture 334, 340 again, well, like yesterday, I mean, we had a nice little bounce up to 347ish. That was a nice move for calls. But over on the daily chart, it's not showing us a sign of more upside. So we need those daily chart closes. I would favor our bottom is in if we can close above 348, which is a fib level. Okay. NVDA, the M pattern is still possible. The M pattern is still possible. Today, bears, they need to show out today. Break down 135. And that'll put 133.5. 132 would be the ultimate target. That's the start of the M pattern on the left side, okay? So it's a little bit, it should have a little bit more room to go. And if we break down 132, then holy moly, don't shop. It's gonna be, it's worse than we thought, okay? Trust no bounce unless 136.8, 138, and 140 all recaptures. Okay, above 140, I would definitely favor a bigger bounce to the upside. IWM, well, we had that nice big body green candle last Friday, followed by a gap up, some type of rejection candle here. I was watching, we're going to get some type of evening star pattern or some type of bearish reversal pattern. Didn't quite play out, unfortunately. We did close below this fib level, but we look at the context of the candle. No major 3 candle pattern play out to give us a sign of a top. So now we're going to have to continue to rely on the levels. And right now we're gapping up. So supports at 242 and 240.8. Once again, if those levels fail, 239 is in play. Now 239 is an interesting level based on this red line. It was a sell zone for last Friday. Yesterday it became a buy zone. We have a change in behavior there, a change in role. So if you're a bear, that's the critical level you want to see break down is 239 to invalidate its role reversal yesterday, turning it back to resistant, and that should give us more room to head to the downside, 236 or lower. All right, but if we're above 242, 244, and 246 and 248 stays in play. Apple, what a legendary stock. Next resistance is at 235.5. If it clears, 237 plus incoming, guys. All right. If you want to look to short below 234 to put 232, 230 all back in play. Below 230, I would switch back to bearish at 228.6, 227 or lower in play. Beautiful price action on Apple. Amazon, beautiful as well. I mentioned if we can clear 203, look to long, and it was amazing. We also cleared the 207 level. So as long as above 207, 209, 210.5, and 212 are in play, I would not look to short unless we break down 207 and 205. And that will put 203, 201, and 199 all back in play. Meta got the back test of the fib level around 577.6. So if they want more upside, multiple levels must continue to clear like it did yesterday. Staying above the 20 daily moving average, which is around 571.6, would be a good start. Clearing 573 and 576 would give us, will give Meta another chance to test 577.6. And once again, unless that level's recaptured, I can't call a bottom. So if it does, that's when I would call a bottom. As of right now, Meta to turn back bearish needs to break down that 20 daily moving average. I have support at 573, and then the 20 is at 571.6. We break those down, 570 or lower, like back down to 562. Back down to 562 would definitely be a possibility. But we need to break down the 20 daily moving average. Microsoft, an amazing bounce. Finally got above that 418.7 level. Finally cleared 420. And we smashed that 428 level. Okay. As of right now, next resistance is at 426 and 428. Guys, if we cleared those levels, the bounce continue. Ignore the RSI because the price action is the shepherd. And if we clear 428, bullish with 430, 432 or higher in play, guys. All right. Now, if we truly reject from 428, the next support levels must fail. Okay. What resisting at 426, next support is at 424. 422, 420, and 418.7. We break down those levels, then it's pullback time. I will switch back to bearish, favor some type of M pattern. If 418.7 fails, well, 410.5 would definitely be back in play. And below that, the M pattern could definitely play out. So be ready for anything. Let's look at the DXY. While SPY is heading to new all-time high, the DXY is continuing to pull back, hitting this Fibonacci support level I have here at 106.3. If it breaks down, 106 and 105.6 would be in play. All right, I can't get bullish on DXY unless 107 and 108 can clear. Coin, what an amazing ticker symbol this is. As of right now, it's trying to gap up from yesterday's close. Super volatile. If you're great with price action trading, you know, with the levels and stuff like that, this is definitely a stock you want to look into. Definitely not beginner friendly though. Hopefully you guys got some experience before trying to get into this. You can paper trade this too if you're a beginner, you know, to build up your comfort level, if you will. As of right now, resistance at 301, 303, and 304.5. Look to long if these levels clear. 301, 303, and 304.5 with higher targets in play. I think we can go hit 310 and 311.7. Support is at 299 and 297.5. If those levels fail, you want to look to short. I think we could head all the way down to 290, 288.5 zone. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. And below 288.5 is going to be a much nastier pullback for coin. Doge, well, guys, I'm long on Doge. I might have, it looks like I might have to take profit soon. I got very lucky. I entered Doge in the low 20s, 22, 25 cent range. So, I can't complain, but it's not looking like it wants to head up higher, guys. At least not yet. So right here, that where I'm pointing the arrow, we broke down that 40 cents level. And you're looking at what happened yesterday. That 40-cent level, after breaking down, is behaving like resistance. This is the back test and go principle, where we break down support level, and then that support level turns into resistance on the back test. Roll change, roll reversal type of thing. So, guys, below 40 cents is bearish. To me, it looks like it wants to break down 38 cents and head back down to 34.5 cents. If it does, that's okay. Maybe you guys want to short that. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. If we can clear 40 cents, then I would definitely favor some more upside. I would definitely favor a bounce. Probably hold on to my shares. Maybe even add more. I would definitely add more. 40 cents and 42 cents can clear. So that's my plan for Doge, guys. Protect your profits if you're in it. Bitcoin is back tested my 93.3 thousand level. That's a fib level. And of course, I got 95K above that. If we are to put in a bounce, both 93.3 and 95K must clear to put in a bottom, and possibly go back and try and hit 100K. All right. Otherwise, we could head down lower, 92K, 89.1K, possibly all the way back down to 86.2K in play. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Once again, Uncle Charles is super thankful for all you guys. And I hope you guys found value in this video. If you decide to trade today, good luck. The holidays tomorrow. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Peace.